Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sober Jable. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm sitting in this little camping chair, just having a cup of coffee. The humidity is a little higher, but it's not as hot, so that's pretty nice. Woke up early this morning. I've already made my bed, so one task done for the day. Callie, my little niece, apparently woke up at 2:30 this morning and just started screaming. And Katie had to bring her out into the living room again. So she's got to do some research on why this is happening and what she can do. The scary thing is I didn't even wake up. It used to be that I would wake up at anything. I used to be a really light sleeper, and now I'm not even waking up when a baby starts screaming at the top of her lungs. So either I'm getting really good sleep or I'm dying in the middle of the night and waking up in the morning. But I guess I won't really worry about that now. I'm off today, so that's exciting. I was off yesterday. I worked a lot on my book. I got several pages written. I worked on some videos, so it was a pretty productive day yesterday, which is exciting. I'm sure today will be just as productive. I've actually got a language proficiency test today at 1:30 in Spanish, so I'm a little nervous about that. So here's the thing. I have put in an application to work with the Peace Corps, and it's some sort of economic development position, and I would be sent to Peru. Now, I have always wanted to live in a different country. Kind of nervous about it. The application process is really long and drawn out. They have to contact references and check on legal background. And I've submitted all of that paperwork. So I'm a little nervous about it. But what I would like to talk about is living in the past and the future rather than the present. As I'm going through writing my book, I'm kind of reminiscing on my my triumphs and my failures, and I'm noticing that even when I'm not writing the book, I'm still kind of living in the past. You know, I'll get to talking to my sister, and a lot of what I bring up is what happened in the past. Oh, do you remember when such and such happened? And oh, do you remember when we used to have chickens? Do you remember how you used to da 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 da? I talk a lot about the past. And, you know, even when I'm just sitting out here in the morning or whenever, my mind will start drifting off, and, I'll think about different situations and different times in my life, and just kind of live in when those happened, and I'll reemerge those feelings of how of what I was going through, whether it be good or bad, and I kind of miss what's going on right now, and on the flip side of that, I'll start projecting and thinking about the future. You know, what I want to do, how I want to do it, how conversations will go. With this interview, even I'm living in the future. Oh, he or she's going to ask this, so I need to respond this way, and I'll start mulling over different ways to say it in Spanish and things like that. And I miss what's going on right now. I noticed that a couple of days ago when I was driving to work. I'm so focused on, how the night's going to go, what I'm going to do, how much money I'm going to make, and how I'm going to react to people, that I miss, all the beauty that I'm passing by. And there are lakes, there are forests, there's a lot of stuff to actually take in and acknowledge and appreciate, and I just miss it. But I do that all of the time. I'm so focused on, what has already happened or what is going to happen that I'm not really experiencing what's happening right now. And so I need to work on being more present, because who knows, what could happen in the future. And there's nothing I can do to change the past. So I'm thinking about different ways that I can help be more present. I've thought about meditation and things like that, just to center myself and make myself aware of what's going on around me. So I might have to start doing that. But if you have any suggestions on that, I'd love to hear from you. Make sure, comment below. What are ways that you are able to stay in the moment, be present, and appreciate what is going on at that time? I'd love to hear from you, and I'll check back in a bit. So I attempted to take that Spanish proficiency tests for the Peace Corps job in Peru, and I got 3 questions in, and I'm like, I have absolutely no idea what this person is talking about. Here I thought I spoke Spanish pretty well, and I do. I speak it relatively fluently. I can read it, but when it comes to listening, that's when I have a problem. She was just talking so fast, and I picked up something on going to the movies, going to the theater, watching, and things like that, but I couldn't distinguish what the rest of the content was about, or what exactly she was asking. And it wasn't a live person, it was a robot. And so I'm gonna have to try and figure out a different way to do this. I'm gonna have to get in contact with the Peace Corps and let them know that I wasn't able to take the test today, and see where I can go from there. Yeah, but that's where I'm at right now. As soon as she got through that first question, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this. I am going to fail miserably. And I would just sit there with a blank stare on my face. And it was weird, the way that it was done. I'd never been through a test like that. I had I had to scan the entire room with my webcam to make sure no one was in the room. I had to take a video of my desk and the entire room to make sure my desk was clear. It was pretty thorough. But yeah, so now I'm gonna have to look into the future and figure out what I'm gonna do. If this thing doesn't work out, then I'm not sure. I've got a couple of other options that I'm looking at. It's just frustrating. Just really frustrating not knowing where I'm going, and yeah. But anyway, on a positive note, I'm gonna have some lunch. Well, anyway, I hope you're getting value out of these videos, or at least enjoying them. I am enjoying making them, but I'd love for you to comment below. Let me know what you do to stay in the present. Also make sure to like, comment, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell. Other than that, have a great day. Take care.